Alright, let's dive into this Edge Defender ranking for the 2026 NFL season, but I'm gonna do it my way. No boring recaps, just pure analysis and hot takes. Here we go. First off, Myles Garrett at number 1? No-brainer. But what's fascinating is his move to the Rams. Personally, I think this could either make or break his legacy. The Rams are all in for a Super Bowl, and Garrett's gotta prove he's worth the blockbuster trade. What many people don't realize is that at 30, he's entering that age where edge rushers start to decline. So, this season is huge. If he dominates, he cements himself as an all-time great. If not, questions will arise. Now, Will Anderson Jr. at number 2, this guy is the future. What makes this really interesting is his trajectory. He's improved every single year, and he's only 25. If you take a step back and think about it, he's on pace to dethrone Garrett sooner rather than later. The Texans have a monster on their hands, and I'm here for it. Micah Parsons at 3? I'm a bit skeptical. Don't get me wrong, he's a beast, but that knee injury is a wild card. From my perspective, his production could take a hit, especially early in the season. If he comes back at 100%, he's a top 2 guy. But that's a big if. This raises a deeper question: how much should we factor in injury history when ranking players? Aiden Hutchinson at 4, this guy is a machine. Coming off a broken leg, he still put up 100 pressures last year. What this really suggests is that he's just scratching the surface. If he stays healthy, he could be a top 3 guy by the end of the season. One thing that immediately stands out is his consistency, even after injuries. Now, let's talk about the Steelers trio: TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, and Nick Herbig. What's wild is that Pittsburgh has 3 guys in the top 20. In my opinion, this is the deepest edge rushing group in the league. Watt's age is a concern, but Herbig is the sleeper here. His pass rush grade was 6th in the league last year, and he's only getting better. Personally, I think he could be their best edge rusher by season's end. Nick Bosa at 6, I'm a bit surprised he's this high. Don't get me wrong, he's elite when healthy, but availability is a skill. What many people don't realize is that he's missed significant time in 3 of the last 5 seasons. If he plays a full season, he's top 5 material. But that's a big gamble. Max Crosby at 7, this guy is a warrior. The almost trade to Baltimore was huge news, but staying in Vegas keeps the Raiders' defense intact. What makes this really interesting is his consistency. He's had over 100 pressures in 3 of the last 4 seasons. From my perspective, he's the most underrated player on this list. Jared Verse at 11, the Browns got a steal in that Garrett trade. This guy has one of the nastiest bull rushes in the game. What this really suggests is that Cleveland's pass rush won't drop off as much as people think. If you take a step back and think about it, Verse could be a top 5 guy by next year. Khalil Mack at 18, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit nostalgic here. He's 35, and his pass rush grade dropped to 67.5 last year. But here's the thing, he's still a solid run defender, and he's got that veteran presence. In my opinion, he's a great mentor for younger guys, but his days as a top-tier edge rusher are behind him. Lastly, let's talk about Chase Young at 25. This guy was the 2nd overall pick, and he's been good, but not great. What many people don't realize is that he's been consistently solid, with only 1 season below a 74.0 PFF grade. Personally, I think he's a victim of unrealistic expectations. If you take a step back and think about it, he's still a top 25 edge rusher, and that's nothing to sneeze at. So, there you have it. This ranking is loaded with talent, but it's the commentary and analysis that really matter. Who do you think is overrated? Underrated? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives like this. Peace out.